Hello everyone. This is Pomon bringing you part 17 of my Fire Emblem Birthright Iron Man. And today is Takumi's birthday, which, to be honest, is a bit unfortunate because it's not the best map to have a Takumi birthday. Let me just say that. Oh, this might potentially. Oh. But we might get something from this. Lookout Ward, the speed and luck, also a very good boost. Been practicing weapon proficiency improve. Paper, and I don't have accessories. Okay, you can normally give them accessories. Okay, paper. That's not that bad because I did give paper to Sakura. I've given the rat spirit to Obori instead in preparation for her being a Basara. Because those are the only E-rank magic weapons that I have. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I did spend some time bonding. Okay, so is this right? I have to. Yeah, okay. I rubbed her face gently. I did it well. That was optimal bonding. Yeah, no. I'm I've changed my mind. I'm not doing this. Might do it later. And yeah, what can I say? I've given some master seals. I have Sakura ready to promote. Hana and Nico Nico Ni, maybe, potentially. Hinoka. Hinoka is definitely going to reach there. Saizo is too. And I know Saizo is closer to promotion than Nico Nico Ni and Hana, but it's due to this map being a very important map for Saizo because he has to go ahead very fast. There's also a lot of mages, so he has the advantage there. And Oboro. Those are basically my picks for promotion, and yeah. Silas and Asama, I would like to get a lot of levels, but I don't think they are going to make it to promotion. Or at least if they make it to promotion, it's going to happen after the chapter is over, you know? So we're going to go into chapter 16. Please. I'm going to address this right now. Paralogue 2, I'm not interested in. It's a pretty boring paralogue. It gets you Corrin's child, which uses Corrin's personal class, North Prince, promoting to a class that uses the Dragonstone. It can be useful, and if I lose enough units, I will, of course, be getting a decent unit for free in here, but yeah, it's not my first pick. It's not my first pick, even though I do like Kana, at least design-wise. The Kingdom of Nor Castle Krakenberg. Okay, so a change in perspective because we're not there. Yeah. King Garon, it appears as though the Hoshidans have crossed Mount Garo. I am aware of that. It seems your trick with the explosives may be growing instead. Running out of ideas, are we? My apologies, Your Majesty. I take full responsibility for this misstep. However, I assure you that I have more tricks up my sleeve. I'll redeem myself, you'll see. I certainly hope so. Yes, of course. I plan on ambushing Nico Nico and his troops shortly. But understand that this is the last failure I will tolerate. Certainly, Your Majesty. Pitiful. And we're at Kingdom of Nor Maghrad. So we have officially entered the Kingdom of Nor. We're just casually strolling in one of the cities. Finally, some sign of civilization, even though this place looks deserted. Yes, I believe this place is known as Maghrad. It's a town known for stage shows and gambling, much like Nestor. However, it seems as though the war has put a damper on business.
Yeah?
Yes, as well, we don't have any time to waste. We should probably keep to the outskirts as much as okay, at least they do address it. Agreed. Takumi, are you feeling okay? Yes, everything's fine.
No.
You don't seem very steady on your feet. Perhaps we should rest? No, really, I'm fine.
Takumi!
Can you hear me? Someone help! Oh no, how is this possible? What is it, Sakurai? What's wrong with him? I think he has a rare fever that's specific to this region. You see those spots on his throat? They are one of the unique symptoms. It's extremely serious. He could die if we don't treat it immediately.
What?
God, so how could this have happened? It's possible he contracted it from one of the Wolfskin. They are known as scavengers, and Carrion is loaded with icky germs. I'm sorry, I've noticed his symptoms a lot earlier. I should have noticed his symptoms a lot earlier. Don't worry, Sakura. It's not what you think it is. It'll probably just go away on its own. Or maybe Asura can try singing for me. Didn't that work before?
My apologies.
I'm sorry, Takumi, but my song isn't a miracle cure. It won't help with this. Oh, now you tell me.
I won't let you get hurt.
Yeah, bullshit. If I remember correctly, there's an herb that can reduce the fever considerably. But I have no idea where to find any. The Palace Makara should have a well-stocked apothecary.
Huh?
But if it's a Norian palace, won't it be filled with, Norians?
Yes.
Yes, of course. However, I notice we haven't seen many people so far. I think it's reasonable to assume the palace will not be fully staffed, especially when King Garon isn't around. Well, I can't think of a better idea. Let's check it out.
Here we go.
Very well. Follow me. My intelligence reports are highly detailed.
Are you okay?
Will you be able to walk, Takumi? Yes, a short way at least. Just put my bow in my hand if we run into any Norian scum. Even in this state, I'll take a few of them out with me. So this is one of Garon's palaces. It does seem oddly deserted.
Stay alert.
We've been lucky so far. Garon wouldn't leave the palace completely abandoned. We should remain on high alert.
Understood.
Understood. Is everyone ready?
We can do
Yes. Let's not dawdle as we enter the palace. There may be roving guards. I don't understand what roving is. I don't know that word. Let's move on. 3. 1, 2, 3.
We've got this.
The acrobatics. Come on, everyone. I think you always, yeah, like in your animations, you always have the weapon you actually have equipped in your inventory. So that's interesting. Intruders, show yourselves. It looks like we have company. Brace yourselves and be ready for anything. Garon could have left a monster waiting for us, or a trap, or Flora. Nikoni? What are you doing here?
Flora?
Sister, why are all of you here? This is super dangerous. There's an end-use room nearby. Let's get out of here and talk. The nerve to be asking Flora what she's doing here when she's literally a servant to the royal family. But alright, we should be safe here for a while. It's so good to see you again, Lord Nikunikuni.
Yes.
You too, Flora. I miss everyone for now. Except King Garon, of course. Anyway, what are you doing here?
Well,
After you left, everyone in the northern fortress was sent away. I got my orders to come here, and that was it. I'm so sorry, I didn't know. I know. I actually know my decision impacted a lot of people.
no.
It's okay, I'm actually happy to be here. Your decision really opened my eyes to what was going on. Now I'm just glad I don't have to see King Garon every day. You see, I'm glad to hear it, Flora. So, how did the rest of you end up here?
Come on.
I'm sorry, but it's a long story and right now we need medicine for my brother. Can you help us?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Nobody works at the apothecary anymore, but it's fully stocked. I'm sure I can sneak out whatever you need.
Thank you.
You do that for us.
I'll do my
Of
best.
course, any friend of Lord Nico Nico needs. It's a friend of mine. After I get the medicine, I'll show you how to sneak out the back door of the palace. Thank you, Flora. You may be saving my brother's life. Well. Iago.
Hello.
Hello, Nico Nico Ni. Happy to see me again.
Not a
What do you want? You're massively outnumbered here.
What are you
Oh, so quickly you begin speaking of battle. Where's the witty banter? One must leap straight into battle without a little banter. It's uncivilized. Very self-aware, at least. Also, as usual, you're badly misinformed. You're the one who's outnumbered.
No.
How did you know we were here? Were you the one who attacked in the hideout in Jeb? Oh, I'd love to take credit of that, but I'm afraid it belongs to one of your friends. What are you saying? Dot.
I see.
Oh, dearest Flora, I didn't realize you were here. Kicked out of Baron's inner circle, were you?
Don't
I
underestimate me.
don't have anything to say to you.
Oh.
Oh, Susie, I like it. Maybe I'll kill you last. Yeah, well, I'm ordering you to leave at once. I am an official employee of this palace, and you are not. Remember, this is King Garon's royal villa. What would he say about you destroying it with a battle? Oh, you're so wrong. I can do anything, as long as I get results. Like this, see? Ugh. That's for talking back. Now who's next? You'll all bend the knee before I'm finished. Lord Nico Nico Ni, run! Oof. Oof. This is especially comical if, and I know this is yes a very weird comment, but in randomizers, they gave this unique animation to Flora of getting taken out and lying on the ground. But if anyone else gets attacked, they like flop around like a broken puppet, like whoa, 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 from Iago's attack. It's actually incredibly funny. No, Flora. She's just taking a little nap. Now I'm feeling all bantered up. Let's get down to business.
That's it.
You'll pay for this, Iago.
I have
Wonderful. A pithy final statement from our hero. Unfortunately, this is no fairy tale, Prince Nico Nico Ni. King Garon would like your head on a platter, and I'm not one to disappoint him.
not a chance.
How's this for pity? Get him! Okay, but of course it was like an illusion or something, but Iago is here. Probably one of the most potentially dangerous bosses in this game. The map is not that difficult, but the boss is a problem. Like Ginnungagap plus 22 magic hits really hard, and then he has Vengeance. So it's not usual for you to one-shot him, and his counter has the possibility of doing like very, very, very high damage. Okay, so for this chapter, I'm going to leave behind. Who am I going to leave behind? Because so Takumi can't come. Takumi is unavailable for this chapter. You get one of these in each of the routes. Well, not in Revelation. But Takumi is unavailable for this map, and in Conquest you get one map where Elise is unavailable. If you ask me, that's much worse because Elise is kind of irreplaceable. Takumi, as we saw, well, kind of is. And even if I didn't have an archer, like not having an archer for one chapter would be okay. I think I'm going to leave behind Reina. Because, yeah, there's some good amount of archers. Most enemies are tanky. Being a flyer is not really advantageous, and I have to leave someone else behind. And I think it might be... Yeah, it's going to be Scarlet. It's going to be Scarlet, so I'm leaving behind both of my promoted flyers. And I'm going to bring Silas, and this is going to be a bit surprising, Jacob. I've actually given equipment to Jacob, and I fully plan to use Jacob. And I know Jacob is not a good unit, but I would like to have a battler in my team, and because Jacob is not available, like Jacob is not the best option, there's an alternative I can go to, and that's his son, Dwyer. So I'm going to try and get Dwyer, and I'm going to pair Jacob with Mosu, because that way Dwyer probably gets the best possible growth. Like Mosu gives a boost to every growth, so even if she doesn't have a lot of magic, she will still boost Dwyer's magic. So that should be good. And yeah, as always, let me do some preparations on the map and I'll come back. Okay, so I think this is good. I have to be careful. I definitely have to be careful with this start, because this map, as it's a bit of a tradition in Birthright, is very, yeah, it is just a very difficult to begin map, but then it goes pretty easily. I know this is something I want to do from the very beginning. I want to go, okay, that's a critical, with a Sting Shuriken, because as I said, I want to build this pair, so that means they have to fight, I think, 6 battles together. To get it, 6 battles well paired up. Also, I didn't get something. Okay, I was probably going to send Ryoma there, so I think I can still do it pretty safely. And that's... going into the convoy. I guess I can store the Beast Killer, because it's not doing anything. And take the Seed of Trust. Take the Seed of Trust and trade it to Kakarot. Because the Seed of Trust is how... shelter, transfer, no, I will wait. The Seed of Trust is an item that basically raises your support by 1 point, and you have to use it in very specific circumstances, because it allows you to go over the limit of support points that 2 units can get in one chapter. So units with fast support want to use it on their 3rd support from B to A, and units with slow support want to use it on their B support, like from C to B, because that's when they would like to get 4 points. It's a bit difficult to explain. Just look up a video, okay? And I'm going to use Ryoma here. I'm going to use Ryoma here because that takes care of the armor, which is one of the most resilient enemies. And that way I also kind of protect against this one. The hero is still a problem. And we have used up Nico Nico Ni, which maybe wasn't the best idea. And I think I'm going to use a Wayne Festal, just to stay safe. And also because it gives a lot of experience, so that's closer to promotion. And here I will just... I think the Brush Shuriken. Yeah, I will use the Brush Shuriken for... No! I missed the 83. Okay, that's bad. Can take care of it, but I kind of wanted to do this, you know? Because they can be dangerous, and that way I also take care of the mages. So... if only I had a paired up unit to go in here with Atsama. But you only have a mini bow, right? I think the most important thing here is The Armor Slayer is probably your best defensive weapon because it doesn't reduce your defense. I'm just going to pair you and give you some luck. And I will still go ahead with this plan. Yeah. Oh, ho ho ho. So, yeah, if the mini-ball does 9, then the other can do at most something. I have the weapon advantage. I was a bit afraid of Hana there, but there's also Sakura in range, right? No, Sakura is actually not in range, so I could have... Okay, that's more damage than I expected to take. Yeah, that's cool and all, but be more careful. Be more careful, please. Yeah, okay, there's legitimate risk for death here. Fuck. Oh no, and when they die, you can't marry someone else, right? Well, I know this isn't our biggest problem right now, but but I can't marry anyone else, right? Like I already wasted my marriage. It's sounding very wrong to me to be thinking of this, but okay, so sorry, Lady Hinoke. Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Well, let me take a second to update the layout, and we continue. Okay, so I included Setsuna on the layout like that because I think that's the best I can do. And yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, honestly. Is it a problem? Yeah. Was she one of my best units? Probably currently at least. She wasn't going to stay my best unit for a while once I start promoting people, but it is a loss. It is a loss. Thank you, Silas. Thank you, Silas. I am weeping in here. And yeah, I will fix the layout for the next one, but for now, I'm just going to leave her there. You know. Oh. That's nasty. Okay. So now I have to take care... Wow. I don't like this. And the thing is, I have to rush. I definitely have to rush. More than you might think. Like, this chapter is on a countdown. All the fucking time. I think this might be a... You're not going to be able to do anything else, so just go for that. And then you... Okay. I think I have to weaken you first. Do I just... Okay, I will go for this. We'll go for this. One. Okay, okay, thank you, Kagero. Thank you, Kagero. I don't mind giving a promoted one to you. I know it's... I know this pairing is like a bit overkill. I don't want to overuse them, because then I feel bad about it. 20 strength, is that... Let me check. Yeah, it is your cap. So you cap the strength. Well. 19, okay. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is this. Give you Nikoni, heal you. That way I also have the damage reduction on you. This is a difficult task, what I'm asking from you here, but I know you can. And then there's Hinoka, yeah. Hinoka exists. Serve the silence. Yeah, guess that was to be expected. This I know I survived, like I have no problem about this. There could even be another one coming from Jacob and he would be okay. There's nobody else in range of Jacob. Okay, this is much safer than I thought. He has the Sorcerer doing 11. Easy, easy. And now he's weakened and ready for the taking. Well, you're a thief, so you should be running around with no purpose. Just in case, though, I will block here with a dual Naginata. I'm not going to attack, just going to stay and block. And that kill can go to Silas. Yeah, let's give it to Silas. And if someone is crazy enough to want to attack Ryoma, then let them go, because I want to have Ryoma there. I want to start getting some movement. Because the difference in movement between Ryoma and Kagero is actually crazy. Ryoma not only has better movement because of being promoted, but he gets +1 from the perk, so he has 7 movement. Okay. Like it? I like it. What level are you, Saizo? 18 right now? Right. Physical enemy, no problem. Archer? Oh. Let's get closer. It's always useful. And do I give you a parap? I don't think it's worth it. You already have a lot of defense. 19 to your 29. Yeah, they should be doing like what? 8? 8 plus 4? Go the second. Die. Not even going to bother. I thought I would be taking much more from a silver die. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Saizo getting all the level ups. That Nico is an 8 plus 4. Perfectly calculated. I'm actually quite good at calculating damage. I'm good when I don't miss things. Okay. Let's give something to Nico at least. Yeah. Okay, I didn't even realize that that would be enough. Even without a dual strike, then I go in here, because otherwise it would be a bit too risky. Take the Iron Shuriken. Stay. Move Sakura, of course. I pressed the escape animation. Oh, just one heal. One heal with the Sakura Rod and you're ready to promote. Speaking of... Okay, I'm trying to... You have to know, and this is no excuse, but it's more difficult to play when you have to comment while you're doing things, and kind of give an explanation. That's a good level. That's a good level for you, Jacob. So the channel is to blame, in fact. I blame the channel. I blame the channel for this. If I was playing on my own, then I would probably... Oh, that's very helpful. That's very helpful. Now the promoted one is close, so I can take care of it immediately. I should be staying right on the border of the promoted one, so that they get closer. Also block this, which is okay. I could have taken on the 9 plus 14. 14. These sorcerers do hit hard though. Okay, promoted heal for Hinoka.
I won't.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, at least the game is taking a bit of a back step in terms of difficulty. It's saying like, yeah, you know what, yeah, you do deserve to get some levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I can attack from that side. So that means as long as I take care of you, I can go around with Nico Nico Ni. Almost a level for Kagero, but not quite. This is actually kind of tight. Whoa, 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 whoa. You do 26 to me? I don't think I can heal that much. Even with 2 healers, I don't think I can. I think it has to be... It has to be Saizo doing this. Saizo doesn't double. Shit, okay. Well, then I will just... I will just do this. I don't die, and I'm out of range, so that's okay. We will just wait another turn. I don't like that I can't... Oh, this is promotion, right? Yeah. Level 20. Okay, there's HP. Ever positive. Man, I don't like racing. Like it's good. It's good design. Okay, I'd say this chapter is pretty well designed for Birthright's standards, but the racing part is a bit... At 12, you're what? At 29. So you will do 17. But this guy on the other side has 25 magical attack, which means he does nothing, so this is okay. Just a bit risky. And I will promote. So, well, it should be pretty obvious because I gave her a paper instead of another type of weaponry, but I am going to promote into Myoye. If you see the stats, you might be misled into thinking Priestess is better because, oh, Priestess has better speed, better defenses, better HP. Yeah, but also you can only strike from the physical side. You have to train with E-rank bows, which is a horrible experience, I guarantee you, because there's not many ways of training bows on enemy phase, so you basically have to rely on player phase. I think Myoye is a better option for Sakura overall. I do prefer Priestess because it's more canonical, but we're going to go with Myoye because it's been a while. I think I used Priestess like the 2 last times I used Sakura, both in Rev and in Birthright. I think I went Priestess. So yeah, let's just go Myoye this time to switch things up a little bit. We don't have to go canonical for everyone, you know? Yeah, so 0 damage. The dual does nothing. You die. There's no better way to put it. You die. Okay, even with Captain Strength, you're getting some good things. And it was 15. Okay, because of Sakura's reduction. But yeah, I did calculate. And I actually killed on retaliation. I wasn't expecting to do that. But all the better. Ooh, okay. Who goes there? Steel Sword or Steel Axe. Or Strong. 29 with the Steel Sword, so potential to one-shot me. 29. It's bad, it's bad. I could do it with Nico Nico Ni. But in fact, Nico Nico Ni is probably one of my safer picks here. But just for convenience, because I don't want to be healing people around, I'm going to do it like this. Take this kill with the Yato. Probably should have used the Iron Naginata. Okay, even give you Rallying Cry. I have to separate. I have to start separating people. It's good for movement, but yeah. Okay, what can you do? You're probably the most powerful foe in this place, aside from Diablo. I thought so. I thought so. I mean, you're nothing against the glory of Hoshido. But that's a level for Ryoma. This is like giving a promoted one to a promoted unit. Oh, Ryoma, please, Ryoma, you spoil me. You spoil me. Astra, you say? 5 strikes when it activates, you say? Full guard when it hits, you say? That's... yeah, we're doing too much. Okay, I will do it like this, yeah. Yes, for fancies. Brother and sister working together, doing the same damage, even though one is a dual attack. So Ryoma does 32 naturally, but it's a good effort. It's a good effort. And yeah, what I want to do now is this and 13. Be short, but I will go for it anyway. Yes, for the critical. The critical on Saizo, man, so reliable. What I don't want to do is become the kind of player that is all the time relying on Saizo, like, Saizo, you strike twice, you're surely going to get at least one critical. I don't want to rely on that, because I know how it ends. I actually depend on it for a unit to survive, and then it doesn't happen and I'm fucked. Okay. You... those two down there. I know Yago can reach there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Yeah, so he reaches the same point as this one, which can be scary. But I have a trick to deal with that guy. Actually, it's a bit of a risky trick, and I actually don't know if it's intended. Like it feels like the kind of thing that I don't know if the game intended to allow you to do. If it did, though, it's very good design. And I mean, Fire Emblem is sometimes kind of there for you to break. You know what I mean? Like maps are designed in a way for you to beat, and you kind of have to find the workaround. Arms scroll. Arms scroll. That's very valuable. Okay, this is good. This is good. Can't wait for you to promote. Vista 98. Really? Okay, now I have to do the workaround. But I would kind of like to take care of the thieves before I do so. So, not even a Sting Shuriken, yes, a normal Shuriken. That's level 15, right? Yeah, level 15. Very good level too. Tomebreaker. Tomebreaker might actually be... do I want Jacob to be doing this? Maybe. I go here with the Yato. CC kill for Nico Nico Ni to level 19. Great, great. Iron Naginata for accuracy. Well. Well, that's not good. I don't know what you are going to do, but I can't really risk it, so... I guess. I guess. It's a bit weird, but... I mean, I have to be safe. I like this is horseshit though. I have like what 3-4 rescues, so I'm perfectly okay with using one to make sure one of my best units survives. Yeah, it seems like they are not aggressive in any way, but just to make sure. Was your level 1941? Yeah. Okay, let's give you the kill. The kill you need to promote. No, it's not enough. I even activated pyrotechnics, which wasn't intentional. Okay, but Iago now can't reach because this guy doesn't move. It's a bit stupid. That was not part of the plan, okay? But it works. Like, I know Iago can't reach because this guy is here. That's the big problem that I try to fix by doing it. Because once you kill this guy, the unit that kills from range is going to take attacks from both this Dark Mage, Iago, and nobody else. Nobody else because the general would be dead. If you kill the general from the beginning, then it's also the sorcerer that can move. So that's an additional problem. But I don't think anyone is that stupid. So, no. Trade you the Sting Shuriken for the Steel one. Then pair up into Nico Nico Ni. I will attack with the Sting Shuriken. Well, that was fast. Strength, magic, luck, and defense. Okay. So now the problem immediately comes. Of course, it's going to show the whole range because it has to be annoying, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and 1, 2. Oh, size of cap, the strength 2. Well, that means. It means who's going to go for Saizo first? The normal ninja? Okay, what I want to do first is trade you the brass. Because I don't want to kill. And then I will prep to get out of the way. You go for the back. Perfect, so Saizo is not taking damage. You come. You are the one taking my shield away. That's not ideal. Because I don't know how well Saizo fares against Iago. Again, not having a dancer is a huge bane. Okay, that's perfect. There's no problem in here. No critical. He doesn't kill. He gets weakened. He doesn't activate Vengeance. Or if he does, there's no increase in damage. Because he's full health. So 1 and 2. And to 22. Weakened. Yeah, let's give it to Silas. I know your magic is now halved, because that's the effect Ginnungagap has. Not missing a 99, I'm assuming, of course. Could have switched into a better weapon for Saizo too, but this is enough to get the job done. This is nothing compared to what King Garan will do. I tend to not read Bo's quotes because I'm too in the moment, so you know, I internalize them, I don't read them. I only read the boss death quote, you know? Okay, and now, as I said, Saizo probably promoting. Well, I wanted to do a Thama, so yeah, let's go for this direct. Yeah, Arena Ginata kill. Is this enough for a level? No, you need to take the other one. Okay, fair. And you will go for that. So yeah, this is a Hinoka kill. I can even get frisky and do it like this, so I can get a support between those two. And I will actually promote. just because in the middle of the map it looks cooler. When I have a Raider Katana, again, what do you think I'm going to do? Mechanist or Master Ninja? It's true that Mechanist gives you a bit of speed, no, not speed, movement, a bit more movement up to 7, and the defenses, like the physical defense, would be better. But I think Saizo already has enough physical defense. He has 20. Did he have a +4 all this time? Yeah, that's why he was tanking so much. Oh, and it's the perk too. Yeah, I think Master Ninja just balances him a bit more, gives him better speed, which is something he needs. Because sometimes he's struggling a bit, so I'm going to go with Master Ninja. There's really no discussion here. Like I think it's overall a better class too. It has a lot of passive bonuses. I think 5% critical, 5% hit, 5% avoid, and 5% critical avoid. So it's just an overall very good class. S ranking shurikens is available. Training bows with mechanist is not that good. So yeah, the promotion is there. And let's just take this kill with Hinoka and get her ready for promotion on the castle. Yeah, same. Less than I was hoping. Maybe you did cap a speed, I think. So, guess that was your best growth gone. So you didn't level a lot. Say some Hinoka.
It's over.
Fair. I mean, they did a great job on the last part. And now get ready for the bullshit. This is it, Iago. I just need you. I just need to know one thing. Answer truthfully, and I'll be merciful. Who told you that we were here?
I won't allow
I assure you have nothing to laugh about. Tell me now, or else. Or else you'll have to dub your own people, right?
What?
What?
Why?
You betrayer of Nora, not been betrayed yourself. I think I'd like to savor the irony just a while longer, so goodbye.
No.
How can he just disappear like that? When will you learn, young prince? You think that was really me? I almost feel bad for you. From this moment on, you'll never be able to let your guard down. Who will be the first to stab you in the back? Who can you really trust? Shut up. Very well, Nico. Good luck. You see, this was just an illusion. Motherfucker. And you see there Takumi completely ready to take up Setsuna's spot, just waiting for it. Yes, this was my opportunity.
I'm here to help.
Flora, you're right. Yeah, I think so. What happened to Iago? He's gone. We have him for a second there, but then he slipped away. In any case, he can't hurt you anymore.
I owe you.
Oh, thank goodness. Unfortunately, he left us with some rather troubling words. He implied that there's another traitor among us.
What?
Come on, Nico, do you really believe that? He's just trying to mess with your head. You're probably right, but I have to admit, I do feel a bit uneasy. It's not like you at all. You usually trust everybody. Literally. No, but it's just that...
No.
is your fever coming on stronger? I feel so sluggish.
Takumi.
Well, he said it all. Oh, this isn't good. His fever is spiking. We really need that medicine.
I won't fail you.
Alright, now that Iago's gone, I should be able to get into the apothecary. But I still don't know what I'm looking for.
I'll help too.
Of course, I'll come with you. Let's go. It looks like he's sleeping soundly. So medicine must have worked.
Yes.
Yes, it should be fine now. He just needs plenty of rest. No rest. No rest. No rest. He's going to be overworked.
Thank you.
I'm going to have him catch up. I think he's level 14, so thank you, Sakura. Yay! Oh, I'm glad he's doing better.
All right.
Yes, thank you for your help, Flora. I hate to think about what could have happened if you hadn't been here. Please, don't mention it. So, what are you going to do now, Nikuni? Yago knows exactly where you are.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. But I think we have to stick to the original plan and head to the capital. Oh, I see. I guess I was kind of hoping that you'd stop by my village first.
Huh?
Really? Why? To be honest, I don't feel safe here anymore. I want to go home. But it makes sense for you too. The Ice Tribe village isn't controlled by Nor. You could take shelter there and plan your next move. And Takumi could get some much needed rest. But what if King Garon finds out that your village is cooperating with us? Are you worried about what could happen?
It'll be fine.
I think the village will be alright. It's full of strong warriors. If soldiers were to invade, the villagers would simply freeze them in place. I guess that's true. Oh, this is exciting. I've always wanted to show you my home village, Lovely Konikoni. Remember how we used to dream about this, Flora?
Felicia.
Yes, we did.
Understood.
Very well. They should throw the Norian army off our track, at least for a while. Thank you for the offer, Flora.
Yes.
Of course, it's my pleasure.
All right.
Let's give Takumi a few more minutes to rest and then get moving. Be careful. Takumi, what do you mean? Brother, something's not right. Look behind the curtain.
What was that?
He's delirious. Did that make sense to anyone else? That must be some fever dream he's having. I don't know, Nikuni. He sounded lucid for a second there.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose he did. Oh well. That was an hour of gameplay. Did I get Kakeru Ryoma? Yes. And I got Jacob Mosu. Silas Oboro. This one is like, Oboro, sure, the Hoshidan style, I will pass. Do you hate it? No, I just hate all Norians. Alright, I would like to train with you. No, I would like literally kill you because I hate you. Mosu Jacob. This one's pretty great. Fuck. Okay, I'll read it. Mosu, you're right. I had a dream about my hometown before the Faceless game, so my mom will talk to them. And I woke up, it is like they were taken from me a second time. So I'm sorry, but crying won't bring them back. I can't help it. That craze, I suppose you should cry as long as you need. One day you will find you have been emptied of tears. And on that day you'll have the strength to move on, but no sooner. Hope so. Pretty short, but always liked it. Because Jacob is kind of one of those Saizo characters where he's a complete asshole to most of the people, but so that when he is kind to someone, you know he really means it, you know? Saizo Hinoka, the one about the letter. You have another letter, indeed? I see. Understood, farewell. Do you really not care what the letter was about? No. If I had orders to read it, I would, but no. Served my brother and the whole royal family a long time. If it was me, I'd be miffed about not getting to know what these exchanges are about. We see things differently then. The Hinoka, the way you talk seems almost as if you're eager to reveal the letter's contents to me. Understood. Anyway, I've written up a response. Please see that Ryoma gets it. We'll ensure that Ryoma gets it, even at the cost of my life. Say so. So something's happening there. And Ryoma Kakero A. So the end of a normal chain. How the story would end if S support didn't exist. So probably a good conclusion that is going to be ruined by the S support. So, Kakero, tell me what you thought of our sparring match the other day. It was just as I expected. I learned much from being your opposite you in battle. Things I couldn't possibly notice when fighting alongside you. I'm glad to hear it, although I still don't believe it is enough to thank you properly. It well exceeds anything I could possibly deserve from you, milord. Well, allow me to propose another idea. You and me for some green tea. Pardon me, milord. Tea? I understand that you enjoy the tranquility of making tea, correct? This would be a relaxing alternative to our sparring sessions. Yeah, I think a lot of things on Kagero are framed around her being like the... how's it called? The Yamato Nadeshiko? Yamato Nadeshiko, I think, like the ideal of the Japanese woman, very prim and proper, and has control over the artistic, all of the artistic fields. But then the game kind of takes a weird spin on it, because you get to see her artistic senses are like very weirdly twisted, and then she's also not at all a court lady, but more so a warrior. So it's an interesting dynamic she has there. I would recommend you read her supports. Really, Fate supports are honestly kind of nice. Like 50% of them are good, and 50% of them you notice they were put just because they needed to have everyone support everyone. But you get to learn a lot about the characters, much more than in the story, of course. Thank you for the offer, milord. If that is what you like, I can't refuse. You have a strong tendency to put others before yourself. In extra hard. You must not forget to take some time for yourself every once in a while. You are not the first person to tell me so, but it's just not in my nature. I promise that your advice does not fall on deaf ears, though, milord. That is all I can ask. Remember that I am entrusting my well-being to you, Kagero. It's important to me that you are in the best shape. Of course, I will do everything in my power to meet your expectations, milord. Okay, that was actually a pretty tame ending, like not really advancing on anything. I'm going to promote Hinoka, of course. We're going to end the chapter with that. Again, what I gave her on the inventory should be a clue as to what I want to do with her. I want to go Falconite. I think Kinshi is Reina's class, so there's no point to it. And Falconite just has better strength, speed, defense, res. She has a better class overall. Kinshi is a bit more about dumping those stats for the utility of a flying bow, which can be interesting in some cases. But I think we're going Falcon. We're going Falconite. And the bump to strength and magic is pretty noticeable, so now we should start seeing some damage, like some actual damage from Bolt Nagina. That should be good. This is also the canonical, I think. Like, yeah, 3 speed for 27, pretty insane. And the ability to use staves. She is going to go up very slowly because she's obviously not your healer type character, but hey, it's there. And yeah, this was long. This was long, but we did it, and we lost Setsuna, and there's not much else I can say. So, as always, consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, and I will see you in the next one, in chapter 18. No, in chapter 17. Chapter 17, part 18. So yeah, until then, goodbye.